Okie dokie, here in round one. And looks like we're going second, but we have a good hand. Okay. Not sure what we're up against yet. Alright, green-white. Typically pretty good. Okay, so I could get the aqueous form going now. I'm not really feeling that. I think I'd prefer to progress my board. So we're just going to swing. Okay. And let's drop the Wave Crash Triton. For drop. Heliod's Emissary. Good card. So, I kind of want to play this Ill-Tempered Cyclops. Set myself up better for the next turn. Yeah, I think it sets myself up better. So, we don't get to attack this turn, yes, but it's not a huge deal. If he attacks with Emissary especially, we're still in pretty good shape, I would think. Yeah, that guy's not a big deal. Alright. Not attacking. So this is actually okay. Now we're in pretty good shape, I would think. So here's what we do. We... trying to think what I want to Nimbus Naiad. Guess I could theoretically Nimbus Naiad the Ill-Tempered Cyclops. Get Trample going. Because that's pretty strong. I can also... Aqueous Form, Wave Crash Triton, which will tap down Emissary, bounce Stephenson Griffin, swing for 6, and then next turn I can have this guy turned on. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go for that move. And then I can do... I guess I can also Nimbus Naiad my Triton, tap down the Emissary, attack with him. That might even be better. And that progresses us a little bit more. Alright, let's do that instead. So I'm going to bestow this guy. Tap this guy. And actually, we're going to swing with both Triton and Athlete. I don't want to offer the Cyclops trade, because Cyclops is about to get really big. Alright, so he's taking it. Alright, so he's got Divine Verdict mana up. Something to keep in mind. Still going to go for the pump here. Alright, so he's going to force the pump. It should prompt the verdict out of his hand. And he does in fact have the verdict, I'm assuming. I'm not going to play around verdict, I don't care. Oh, well that's much better for us than verdict. Our guy doesn't die and he's huge. So we've gotten that payment out of the way. I'm actually... I'm always surprised that that's how it goes down. I feel like Pro Red, it should be... I thought he had to deal lethal damage in order to trample over to the player, but that is clearly not how that works. One card left in hand. I'm pretty sure he's dead on board. Oh, now he's definitely dead on board. Do I even need to bust the aqueous form? Probably not, huh? I mean, I could bust extra spells here to ensure it. I'm just keeping them back, playing it a little safer. I guess he could have pumped his Griffin, so I should have at least factored that in. So then in that case, it might have been better. He could have blocked... He could have survived there. He could have blocked my Cyclops with his Griffin, pumped, blocked my Cyclops, and he would have only taken 4. So I actually didn't do that correctly. I guess, no, then I still would have won. I would have just bounced whatever blocked my trample guy. So, okay. He still did that incorrectly, I think. And yes, I could have just gone over the top for the win, but that's okay. So he didn't really start busting stuff until a little bit later. He's got some cheap stuff. Do I feel like sideboarding into anything? Well, I mean, Triton kills the 2 toughness guys, but I'm still liking everything we have. I think we're going to try this again. Find out some more information about his deck, maybe. Okay, game 2. I think this is a little bit too risky. Let me look at my mana distribution again. I am on the draw, after all. Oh, that was right. 8 mountains. So, I think it's a bit too risky to keep this. So, we're going to pitch it back. As much as I do like the turn 2 Vaporkin. Just want to make sure I have a red source. Alright, well, getting punished real hard here. Real hard punishment for that mull. So perhaps it wasn't a mull. I don't know. But definitely a harsh mull to 5 there. So let's see if we can dig up a couple of mountains with this Omen Speaker, and we'll be in business with our Stormbreath Dragon. We're just digging for mountains. Plain and simple. Ooh. Well, yeah, I guess I'll leave the Magma Jet there. Most worthless scry ever. Alright. So here's what we do. We're going to go for the Triton first. I could have played Skull Cleaver there. I was worried he has like a Savage Surge or something, so I'm not going to fuss around with it. If he attacks, I'm going to block with Omen Speaker. Okay. It's pretty good. It's not the end of the world. Alright, we'll make him bust the Savage Surge. God's willing. Alright, that's actually, I don't care about that. We're still going to Skull Cleaver and get in on him. And I can actually Magma Jet my own Wavecrash Triton to keep this guy permanently tapped, which is also really cool. So let's get Skull Cleaver out there and start swinging him down. I don't want to leave the Triton back to block the Hoplite. I don't want to have to worry about another pump effect. Likely next turn I'm just going to Triton tap something. Alright, yeah, if he wants to go that deep, we're just going to tap that guy down. Find the red source that we need. I may have wanted to Magma Jet during upkeep there, but I'm going to save it. I'm going to wait till combat. If he's got another God's Willing, then more power to him. Nope. We're digging for mountains, so currently we're going to bottom both of these. Just need a land here. It's going deep. Favorite Hoplite. Alright. Mythic for a reason. Okay. So, dead. Alright. Well, got there with a mythic. These guys are actually amazing, I think. The reason that Wavecrash Triton is so amazing in this format, in particular, is because of this. I talked about earlier on the stream, this format doesn't punish you as bad for majorly overextending, much like what this guy has done here. But Wavecrash Triton is actually a card that totally punishes overextending one creature, because you'll just keep it tapped down for days. So I think that's why this card is so powerful, in my mind. Alright, on to round 2.